Today I want to talk to you about something that changed everything for me, and it might change everything for you too. Your healing matters beyond you. Let me explain. Dr. David Hawkins, a psychiatrist, a consciousness researcher, a spiritual teacher, he spent decades studying human consciousness, and what he discovered is extraordinary. He developed what's known as the Map of Consciousness, a logarithmic scale from 1 to 1000 that measures the frequency of every human emotion, every state of being, every level of awareness. At the bottom of that scale sits shame at 20 hertz, the lowest frequency a human being can hold. Then guilt at 30, apathy at 50, grief at 75, and so on. These are the sub 200 frequencies. Hawkins calls them false, destructive, life depleting, truth resistant. At 200, something shifts. Courage appears. This is the threshold, the critical point, the line between force and power, authentic power. And above 200, we move into neutrality, acceptance, reason. 500 is love, 540 is joy, and 600 is peace. And 700 to 1000, that is enlightenment. Now stay with me, because this is where it gets extraordinary. Hawkins found that higher levels of consciousness don't just affect the individual holding them, they affect everyone. One person calibrating at 300 counterbalances 90,000 people below 200. One person at 500 at love counterbalances 750,000 people below 200. And one person at 700 counterbalances 70 million people below 200. Let that land for a moment. This is profound. This is the law of resonance in action. This is why your healing matters beyond you. This is why every single time you clear a layer of shame, of fear, of grief, you are not just healing yourself, you are shifting the collective field. So, why isn't the world healing faster? Why, with so many people meditating, manifesting, doing the work, raising their vibe, why does it still feel like we're struggling? Here is what I believe and what I've experienced firsthand. We have a spiritual bypassing epidemic. Spiritual bypassing. It's a term coined by psychologist John Wellwood. It's when we use spiritual practices, spiritual language, spiritual identity to avoid the very wounds that need to be healed. We meditate our way around shame. We affirm our way around grief. We raise our vibration right over the top of fear that's still living in the body and the energy system, and we call it healing, but it isn't. It's avoidance with a spiritual label on it. Here's what Hawkins data actually tells us. 85% of humanity currently calibrates below 200, below the threshold of courage, below the line where genuine power begins. The collective consciousness of humanity sits at around 207, just barely above that line, just fragile and tender and holding so much on process density. And here's the thing about density. You cannot rise above it permanently if you haven't cleared it from the root. You can access elevated states, of course, but then life happens and down you go. Back into the fear, back into the shame, back into the patterns, because the basement of consciousness is still full. This is why I developed HART, the Heart Awakening Revolution Therapy, because after 25 years as a clinical hypnotherapist and trauma therapist working with hundreds of women, I saw the same pattern again and again. Incredible women, spiritually aware women, doing the work, genuinely trying, and yet still stuck, still looping, still unable to sustain the frequency they knew was possible for them. Because the sub 200 frequencies weren't being healed, they were being bypassed. Shame was being covered with self-love affirmations. Fear was being breathed through but never released at the root. Grief was being processed cognitively but never cleared from the nervous system and the energetic pain body. Heart works differently. We access your superconscious, the highest level of your own mind. And from there, we go into the subconscious and the emotional pain body, where the original wounds live, where the low frequency programs were installed, and we clear them, not bypass them, not transcend them, clear them at the root cause. Because here is the truth about heart-centered consciousness. The frequency of an opened, awakened heart is not something you can force your way into. You cannot will yourself into 500 hertz. You cannot manifest your way there. You cannot positive think your way there if shame at 20 hertz is still anchored in your pain body, in your energy. But when you clear the density, when shame becomes courage, when fear becomes love, when grief becomes joy, this isn't a temporary peak experience. That is a genuine frequency shift, permanent, embodied, real core frequency shift. And this matters more than you know. Just remember those numbers. One person at 500 counterbalances 750,000 people below 200. When you do this work, the root cause work, you become a counterbalancing force for hundreds of thousands of souls still lost in the density. You don't have to save them. You don't have to reach them. You just have to be genuinely healed. Hold a genuine frequency, and the field around you shifts. This is what the Heart Awakening Revolution is about. Not spiritual performance, not bypassing the dark to appear in the light or light and love, but the courage to descend into the basement, clear what's there, and rise genuinely, permanently, powerfully, because the world doesn't need more spiritual bypass. The world needs people who have done the real work, who hold the real frequency, who are the real counterbalance, Who will bring in a new earth simply by being? How beautiful is that? If this is landing for you, if something in you recognizes that there's work to be done beneath the surface, then please reach out. Come and work with me. The link is in the description below. This work is evolutionary. Let's see if HART is the missing piece for you, because the world needs you healed, not performing healed, actually healed at the root. Join me and be a part of the HART awakening revolution. I'll see you in the next video, and thank you for being here. With love.